Welcome back, right, and let's take it now back to that ANC NGC Presidential Gala Dinner. That's where we have SABC's Mzwandile Mbeje. He's our politics editor there, and he is standing by now with the Treasurer General of the ANC. Mzwa, over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Mbali. Well, right on time. The Treasurer General is here. The Treasurer General of the ANC, Gwen Ramokgopa, will chat to us about a number of areas around the fundraising. Welcome to the SABC. I've just been looking for you, but I've got you now.
Oh, thank you very much, Mzwandile, and also good evening to the viewers.
I see that this fundraising is an event that happens almost every occasion before the big one. I think nothing different here. So what are you focusing on? What are your targeted areas? I've seen one or two business people who already have come here.
There are three focus areas. One is that we are celebrating 70th anniversary of the Freedom Charter and focusing on two clauses, promises, if I can put it that way. The people shall govern, meaning that we must close any distance with the people in their sectors, what we refer to as motive forces, those that must benefit out of the liberation struggle. The second issue is that so on Freedom Charter we want progress, we want accountability. How far have we gone? And the second one, therefore, is on the shared wealth by the country, so we'll reflect on that. And the second area, besides the Freedom Charter, is to focus on what then, beyond hosting very successful BRICS Plus, as well as now the G20. What next to really get South Africa working, to get South Africa have inclusive growth, and again the shared prosperity comes in. Obviously the third objective is really to focus on the NGC that is starting tomorrow, as to what are the crucial conversations and what are the critical steps as we look back and also have a forward-looking approach to the ANC's contribution to advancing South Africa.
Have you been able, as the ANC, to raise sufficient funds for the party?
Raising, because we are an NGO, we are a non-profit organization. Our policy is that political parties who are in parliament must be fully funded by the state. But we have not as yet arrived there. We do get a share of the political party funding, but we then augment it with events like this of fundraising. But we ensure that they are not hollow. It is not just fundraising but it is rich platforms for dialogue.
Just a few days ago, in fact a few hours ago, we had a threat from the ANC staff that they could go on industrial action because they were not paid. So are you facing difficulties that we saw a couple of years ago?
Not far from that. What we are doing now as part of cash flow management, we pay salaries in a staggered fashion, and we have informed the union and also informed the NEC in the last NEC that we have, and that is why we must make sure that events like these are successful. I mean, like any other NGO, we need to have that assurance. But we haven't come to a point where we're saying we are on the verge of laying workers or anything like that.
But they were almost on a go slow and almost went on strike tomorrow.
Please speak to them if we haven't been good to them.
So you have resolved the issues?
Most issues, yes.
Maybe in terms of the tables, in the past you would have the category of tables. This time round, how have you ranked the tables?
Obviously we have the President's table, the Deputy President's table, and other tables are for NEC leaders to host our guests.
Yeah, I'm talking about the money. I'm talking about the category. For example, sitting with the President, Deputy and Ministers, how much will all those cost?
What we have done, because sometimes there will be 2 or 3 who want to sit with the president, we have actually moved away from just saying one funder, one sitting with the president. So we have allowed the funders to, pay whatever they can for those seats. And you'll see that it won't be just one company sitting with the president or one sponsor sitting with the president.
So it doesn't matter even if someone comes with 5,000 and wants to sit with the president?
Well, you recall the last event we had, the president identified one person who was sitting at his table who had paid nothing. But that's a rare moment. It was a leader, especially of young people, so we give them that special treat. But certainly we do allow the president to be available to as many of the participants in this dialogue as possible. Thank you very much, Ndati Mzwandile.
Thank you very much, sir.
And thanks for being here, and I hope that you will take the table that will also share with you, or in good faith, because we appreciate the important role of the fourth for the fourth estate. Yeah.
Thank you very much, TG. Well, that is the Treasurer General of the ANC speaking to us about the dinner that is going to be hosted in the next perhaps 30, 40 minutes or even an hour. The President will give a keynote address. This event basically precedes the main event, which begins tomorrow, the National General Council, a midterm review of the party after getting elected, or rather getting elected in 2022, and then halfway they would have this kind of a council, and then in 2027 it will be another elective conference. But it's safe to say in 2020 it didn't happen because there was COVID. So basically an event of this nature was last had in 2015.
All right, certainly. Thank you so much, Mzwai, and thank you so much there for pressing the TG of the ANC when it comes to how much someone will have to pay to sit right next to the president. But unfortunately, no answers there in terms of that price tag of sitting next to the ANC's President Cyril Ramaphosa.